Hi everyone, this is Iris from ilee Tarots. Welcome to another pick a card reading. Today we are going to talk about the first person that comes to your mind when you saw this thumbnail, when you saw this video, when you read the title. It has to be the very first person that just perhaps come to your mind or just pass through. I'm hoping to I guess I'm just hoping to help you give some sort of message or closure about that particular person. Okay, this reading does not have to be romantic. It can also apply to those who perhaps to whoever it is that the first person is. So this can be a friend, maybe a long lost friend, maybe a parent, maybe a family member you've not heard in a while. It'll just apply to anyone that comes to your mind. All right. So before we go into picking the piles, let me explain to you what you can more or less expect from this reading. Okay, so this reading can go many ways. Okay, first of all, of course, because in every reading I will be talking about that person, the person that you have in mind. So I'll be going through, I'll be describing their energies, their personality, how they treat you and all. But for most part, it will always definitely be about the energy that they give to you, right? So you should be able to resonate, or you should be able to relate that energy, that description to the person that is on your mind. However, in the event that it doesn't, you can always choose another pile, or you can always try to give it a listen, because it's possible that even though I may not be describing the person that is on your mind, but there's a possibility that I may be describing a certain person in your that you know in your life. So maybe you're thinking, this is definitely not about the person that I have in mind, but it does sound like someone else that I know. Then very likely there is a message for you in the reading. Okay, so try to stay throughout the whole video, throughout the whole reading. If it doesn't resonate and if you don't like it, it's okay. You can always give it a thumbs down. I don't mind, all right? But if it does resonate and if you find the message helpful and insightful, of course, I will really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, if you share this video with your friends, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, okay? All right, so that's the thing I want to mention. That's the most important thing that I want to mention. So I guess we can now go into picking the piles. Okay, so as you can see here, I have prepared 3 piles for you. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. This is pile number 3. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. If you have problems picking from the piles, you can always choose them based on the crystals that I have prepared for you. So for pile number 1, this is a labradorite. For pile number 2, this is a druzy agate. For pile number 3, this is actually also a druzy agate, but I don't know why, for some reason they want to come out. Okay. All right. So if you need more time to choose, you can pause this video right now. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at timestamps. Timestamps are in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. So let's put this labradorite here. Okay, let me try to remember. All right, this one. Okay, let's talk about the person that you are thinking about, or the first person that comes to your mind. Okay, so these cards will be I will be describing them or talking about them, so it should resonate with you. It should be related to that person that you are thinking about. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the video, it can be about the person that you're thinking right now, or it can be about another person that that is still around or within your energy potential. Okay, so let's see, who is this person. Judge. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay. Cleanse. Two of Cups. King of Wands. Okay. This is really interesting. Why is cleanse here? Let me pull some cards for you for clarification. Universe, can please give me one card for cleanse, please? Oops, I have it upside down. Hang on. What's this cleanse about? This card, this particular card is actually their feelings for you. So it doesn't matter if this is romantic. It doesn't matter if this is a friend or someone platonic. Okay, so tell me more about the cleanse. Two of Pentacles. So somehow this person, they have this there's something very balanced about this person. So when we talk about balance, one here, one here, one here, King of Wands, I wouldn't say it's a balance card, but 3 out of 5 cards talk about balance. So very likely this person, they have a very balanced quality about them, meaning to say they're not poor, they're not rich, they're not measly, but they're not so generous, they're not so it's kind of like in between. They're pretty much a person who is very moderate, or they adapt or they adopt a mindset of moderation. Okay, and I also want to say that they have a very good way, or more like they know how to balance out their emotions and their logical mind, balancing justice and compassion. And this is the thing about Judge. I don't really feel a lot of shadow attributes, even though somehow the shadow attributes is like glaring into my soul, into my heart. Maybe this will have to depend on what the other cards want to show. There's a pigeon outside my window and it's annoying. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Okay, Two of Cups here does indicate that this is a person, I want to say, is a person that you care about, and this person cares about you. Okay, I don't really feel it's anything romantic, or if there's anything that's about more related to love. Of course it can be, definitely it can, right? But because it's only Two of Cups, to me is not that strong of a card to indicate it's more than it's anything romantic, to be really honest. I also want to say this person has they carry this presence where how I would describe this person is that they're just someone who knows how to carry themselves. I would say a bit of I wouldn't say superficial, but they do take care of their appearance. Usually I would describe the King of Wands as someone who is a person who has what you call, not showmanship. You know that sometimes when they go on stage and when they perform, they can perform that kind of aura. Confident but quiet. They're kind of like the confident, humble kind of person. So cleanse here, we will have to see what the other cards talk about first. But cleanse here would definitely be something about, I mean, there is a very good balance, kind of like a balance kind of theme going on around here. To be honest, I don't really understand why the cleanse is here. If you have Two of Pentacles here, which is also another card about duality, about being balanced, about multitasking and managing things, then very likely it's not to say that you are dirty, it's not to say that you are dark, or if you are, there's something wrong with you, but perhaps more towards, I feel it's something spiritual, except that I I cannot narrow down to what this thing needs to be cleansed. Is it a generation cycle? Is it something that is between you both? Is it something that's between the family, or is it something that's just by yourself? To be honest, I cannot narrow it down. I cannot feel it. But if I but you should be able to understand what I'm talking about for some reason. I am just here. For me, I feel this card is just like, I just give you some hints and you put two and two together and you go, oh, Iris, I know what you're talking about. That kind of feeling. Sorry guys, I really can't get anything from cleanse, but it's like what I said, there's something very spiritual about this, and very likely it's going to be very, very different for each and every one of you, and that's why I cannot narrow it down. Okay, however, by how I explained, I'm very sure each and every one of you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I hope I've done enough to explain who this person is to you, or more likely, like, you can tell that, oh, I know who you're talking about. This is totally my person, the person that I'm thinking about. Okay, so now let's move to what is it that universe wants you to know about this person, or anything related to this person, or if there's anything that you need to know about your connection with this person. Okay, so Strength, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Hangman, Seven of Cups, Six of Wands. There's a need for you to let go of something so that you can move forward. That's the gist that I'm getting. It's just like a glance of something. There's something, it's kind of like there's nothing you can do about this person but to let go of any sort of attachment so that you can move forward towards your dream, towards your fantasy, towards your ideas. Now, I'm not sure if this person has treated you badly or not. Not that I'm getting from the previous cards. I am just seeing that it's something like you have to be strong to let things flow, to let things be, and like I said, let go of any sort of attachment, let go of any sort of fear, so that you can move forward to what it is that you want, to what it is that you really wish to do, want to do, all your fantasies, all your imaginations, all your ideas. Just move forward, okay? And don't worry about this person here, okay? Your reading is very direct, so let's try to go deeper if I can get more messages here. To be honest, it feels very separate for some reason. Kind of like I know that there's this someone here. This reading is more focused about you rather than your connection with this person. Okay, so like I said, I don't understand the cleanse card. You know, it's supposed to show their feeling towards you, but at the same time, I'm also not getting that you should, unless this card is trying to say that you have to renew yourself and you have to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, the things that used to tie you down for whatever reason or for whatever it is. It's like I cannot find the connection, to be really honest. I'll be very, very honest with you. I cannot find the connection between this message with the other person, but it's more like there's nothing you can do with this person here, or more like there's nothing in particular you can do about this person or the connection, but just focus on yourself and move forward. So let me see what this card is about, because this card, I actually pull this as your call to action card, meaning to say if there's anything in particular that you have to do, you have to take action, be it, maybe it can be for yourself or for this person or for this connection. Okay, indecision. So are you choosing between something that you want to do and this person? Because this is what I'm getting first. Otherwise, it is more about your personality, your characteristic, where you're always wondering. I mean, it would make sense because there's a judge here, and this a form of like duality, a form of like balancing act that needs to be done. So I would understand why indecision is here, but unless you're saying that this person is somehow affecting your decision making, okay, then this card is just telling you you have to move towards the direction which is more beneficial to you, which will bring you a lot of victory, which brings you a lot of very good and thriving and bustling kind of energy. Okay, and this card indecision, if you were to see the guidebook, do read the guidebook. I've studied this card before, so I know what I'm talking about. This card does indicate that you already know which decision is good for you. It's just that the lack of action is what's holding you back, or more like your fear of going toward that, making that decision. It can be like you're afraid to make that decision, or you're afraid that once you make the decision, the other decision is not happy with you. Okay, so perhaps that's what's going on with you and this person here. But like I said, to be really honest, I cannot find the connection, or more like I cannot relate, or I cannot make it coherent. Is that the word? But you let me know what this reading is about, yeah, in the comments below. All right, so before you go, let's see if there's any what's the advice for you about this, about yourself, about the connection, and final message for you. Okay, so advice for you, poised. So very likely there's something that you want to do, and it may be going against this person's wish. All right, but universe is saying you have to be strong for yourself, and also for the dreams, for the things that you want to do, you want to chase. I can see very clearly there's something that you want to chase here, and it is going to bring you lots of there's a sense of victory and doing something that you really really like. And Six of Wands does indicate that there's a theme of where you are using your leadership capabilities, where you are leading a team of people. It doesn't have to be leading a certain team, but more like you do a lot of presentation, you show your face a lot. So maybe some of you are an influencer, maybe you are someone who is very famous in TikTok or Facebook or Instagram and all that. And poised here is sort of like asking you to go for it, and to kind of like be elegant, humble, and just enjoy and receive that supportive aura, not from this person, not, I don't think it's from this person, but more like carry yourself in the way you know how. Okay, all right, final message for you, travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. So I know travel, I know in Western countries they're allowed to travel and all that, and it's good if you want to go for it. If this is what it is, this is all about, you want to travel or not, just go for it. For some of you who may not be keen to travel, like me, I would take this card as a metaphor. Okay, in other words, let your mind go to the places that, why do we travel? we travel is because we want to open our minds. We want to see other cultures and experience different lifestyles and cultures of other races and countries, and and try their food, and try their things, try the products, learn how they think, and see through their eyes. So in other words, for me, this travel card can mean to expand your horizon. Okay, so you're very likely choosing a road that is going to be very unconventional and very different. Okay, definitely a problem for Asian parents. Okay, for Asian families, I mean, where you know, people here say, oh, everyone goes to TikTok and no one gets a real job. It's kind of like this. It's a problem. It's a problem. Okay, so as a summary, I get that very likely you want to try an unconventional way, which is probably something that this person is not supportive of. However, I do want to mention something. This person has a very balanced mind and balanced heart, meaning to say, perhaps you're not ready to talk about this thing to them, and it's okay. But I want to say that they will not be so dismissive of what it is that you want to do, I would say. Okay, I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that it's okay to talk to them. It's okay to ask advice from them about this thing that you are going to, and let them tell you about all the possibilities. Yes, I know some of them may be negative, and it's probably something that you don't want to hear. But if you are, it's kind of like, let them tell you what could go wrong, so that you can prepare to not fall into that wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know if you're not ready for it, it's fine. You're not ready for it. I'm just saying that perhaps you may want to see it from their eyes over what it is that you want to do. Okay, because end of the day, it is just an advice. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to follow it if it's not good for you. You don't have to agree with them, right? Plus, very likely you are going to do whatever it is that you are moving forward to, the Six of Wands here. I'm just saying that perhaps you can get some opinion from this person that you're thinking about. Okay, and since this pile comes with the Labradorite, oops, sorry about that, very likely the road that you're heading to is something that's more spiritually based. So it can mean like maybe you are doing, like, say, like you're heading towards spiritual guru or tarot reader or card reader. Any card reader can be it can apply, or perhaps more towards the metaphysicals like 八字 or 风水. But 八字 and 风水is acceptable in the Chinese culture. Tarot not so much. Anyway, and it can be, perhaps something along the lines of religious. Sorry, my camera suddenly cut off. So like I said, whatever it is that you're heading is something very spiritual based, and very likely if you have a Labradorite around you, it's very good for that that you have them on you. You wear it like as a bracelet, as a pendant, totally up to you. It may, like I said, help you expand your horizons, broaden your mind. Okay, so that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that, well, first of all, I hope that this reading resonates with you, because if it does, this resonates with your person, then this message is clearly for you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, Palamatu. So let me put this druzy agate, the heart druzy agate here. Okay, so let me arrange the cards for a while. Okay, so let's talk about your person. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the video, this should be about the person that is on your mind, the first person that comes to your mind, or it can be someone else that you know. All right, so just be aware. Messiah, serving humanity with humility, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Okay. Hang on. Magician, Ace of Wands, sorry, energy. So this is definitely a light worker. This card is supposed to be their feelings towards you. So I would say that very likely you have done some sort of healing or some sort of spiritual work from this person, by this person. And this person is really interesting. It's really interesting that they have the magician card. I also want to say they are someone they are very strong energetically. Somehow I feel it so much, like there's something that they totally can give you. So very likely this person is either Reiki healer or anything that can transfer energy for some reason. That's what I'm getting. It's like I feel the energy is like a ball of energy, like just waiting to transfer and to give to other people. Ace of Wands here. I feel that they're highlighting to me about this this space here. Let me show you the card. So I'm getting they're a bit worn out, to be really honest. Okay, and I'm not surprised because they are someone who can transfer energy. So so perhaps if you're very close to this person, if you're friends with this person, perhaps remind them to take care of themselves once in a while, to focus on themselves rather than the outside, rather than other people. All right, and very likely something related to their shadow attribute. So exaggerate the belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So perhaps they have this mindset of I have to give because they need me, because you know that yes, they want to do things that is for the highest good. They want to help other people, but they forget to take care of themselves. And you know, it's okay to be a bit selfish, because if you don't take care of yourself now, how are you going to maintain or continue in the future with whatever it is that they want to do, right? Okay, so very direct. So I really hope that this is resonated with the person that you're thinking about. Okay, so now let's talk about what messages that universe wants you to know about you, about them, about this connection that you have with them. All right, so we'll see what it is. The World, King of Coins, Empress, Temperance, Page of Cups, and Four of Swords. A very full sometimes I feel things, I feel energies, I feel things, and I have to, at the same time, I have to interpret it into words, into sentences. So excuse me and pardon me, I'm sorry if I sound really weird. And if I suddenly start to chuckle, it's because I'm laughing at myself, because it's like I'm imagining you. I'm imagining if I am you and you are seeing a tarot reader trying to explain these kind of things. I think it's really funny. Okay. Okay, guys, to be honest, I'm really stumped, as in like I don't really see you in the reading, nor do I see about this connection. I'm wondering who it is that you're actually thinking about, or whatever the first person comes to your mind, whoever this first person comes to your mind is. Very likely I feel is someone that is not connected to you on a personal level, meaning to say maybe not personal level, maybe more like it is someone that you know but not so close to. If anything, I just feel that this reading is just telling you more about them, but I don't see what they can give you. I don't see what is, the point of, okay, why? Because I would expect, like, when you think of the person, you think of perhaps how to improve your connection with this person. I don't see any of those in this reading. I only see that this person has a very full energy. That was the first thing that came into my mind. It hit me like a brick, like that. And say, oh, this energy is full. That was why I was having a big problem trying to explain this. I don't know how this. I don't know how else to interpret this energy. Full as in, is it full of love, full of energy? Is something very expansive, PANSIV, expansive, expansive, whatever. But there is this Four of Swords, with, like I said, that they have this tendency to forget to take care of themselves. They are very, I don't know how to say it. It's not a saint. It is nothing. It's just someone very normal to me. But their energy is so beautiful and full. I don't know why. I just want to say full. Okay. let me try to pull some more cards to see if there's anything I can get for you about your person, anything that you need to know about this person. Universe, can you please give me 2 more cards? Is there anything else that you want pile number 2 to know about this person? Or if there's any message that you want pile number 2 to know about this person, anything at all. 6 of Cups. 4 of Wands. So I can get that this person is a very loving person, even, but when it comes to their own family. And I want to say that you can rest assured that you can be safe in this person's presence, in this person's arms. I don't know who this is. I can't even tell if this is your friend. I can't even tell if this is a family member, or perhaps maybe it's just, to me, I just feel it's like some sort of stranger, or maybe like your neighbor. I cannot feel any strong personal connection, but somehow this person, and it's not and I don't really feel like the energy is beautiful, even though when I explain that the energy is full, it's kind of like saying that this person has a lot to give. This person has a lot to offer, to give to the world, and not just to you, but to other people and to the world in general. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's what I'm feeling. And it's okay if you want to stop this video. It's okay if you want to give it a thumbs down. I don't mind, but I'm just a messenger. This is what I'm feeling, and this is what I'm giving to you. If anything, I just perhaps you can just tell this person to take some rest and to focus on themselves once in a while. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can tell you about this person, because I don't really feel your energy in the cards for some reason. I rarely get this kind of reading, because most of the time when people watch tarot readings, they want to watch a bit about themselves, right? Or at the very least, what is their connection to the person in the reading, right? I don't see you. I really cannot feel you in this reading at all. I also want to mention that this person is they are a very family person, and they are very happy with the family. Okay, so perhaps that's why 4 of Swords is here, Ace of Wands. This is the only warning card that I can see in this reading, but it's nothing to do with you. If possible, just tell them to take care of themselves and focus on themselves. Get some more rest. That's it. Okay. All right, so let me see. So this one will be more for you because this is actually your call to action card, meaning to say if there's anything in particular that you have to do for yourself, for them, or for the relationship. Okay, storm warning. Okay, so very likely. Okay, storm warning. Let me double check if this is actually for you or if this is for them, because this, like I said, Four of Swords and Ace of Wands is this person. They have to focus on themselves. So let me find the deck. Okay, so universe, can you please show me what is this storm warning about? Page of Wands. What happens if they don't heed it? What do you mean? So like let me see, how do I narrow down how do I narrow down? Okay, universe, can you please show me if this storm warning is for our viewers who's watching right now? Please show me yes or no. Okay, so this storm warning is for you. Okay, so there's something that you have to do, because otherwise the opportunity is going to be missed. You're going to miss this opportunity, or it's more like it's kind of like sometimes universe, sometimes God gives you a way, a path to show you, ta-da, you see this course, you see this this program here. This program is going to help you improve yourself, and then this is where universe be like, God is like, hey, showing you, hey, you want this? And it's up to you to take it. It's up to you to enroll. It's up to you to apply. And if you don't take it, then it's the missed opportunity. It's like, and then it's, hey, it's here. Do you want to take it? No? Oh, okay, never mind. Then you wait for another maybe 1 year, 2 years, don't know how many years. No, it's kind of like that. So there's something that you have to do for yourself. You have to push. Very likely you know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Tell me more about the Ace of Coins. The Fool. Yeah. So there should be an opportunity or offer that is in front of you right now. Okay, so these cards are telling me that you should move towards it. Very likely it is something that you really want to do, or you've wished to do. Okay, sometimes it's like this. You can be telling yourself, oh, I want to do this, I want to learn photography, I want to take up some camera, I want to learn how to use a camera, and then suddenly, boom, there is this Facebook advertisement. Of course they're listening in and everything, but there's this advertisement and that shows you, oh, this is a coursework, this is an ad for if you want to learn how to use the camera, you can come to this course, you can join this course, but the fee is too much of your budget. So sometimes some people say, oh, the offer's here, but I don't have that money, I don't have that much of money to invest or to enroll in it. And that's why sometimes some people, they just let this this chance roll by, or miss this chance. Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, but you know your financial status well, you know yourself well, and this, I cannot tell you if you should do. And of course, this card is saying that you should take it. You definitely should partake in it. But at the end of the day, you will have to decide for yourself whether you want to do it or not. Okay? All right. So before you go, I have 2 more cards for you. So this card is actually your advice. It's going to be either for you, for them, or maybe about this connection. To be really honest, I still cannot see any connection in it, but of course you'll know if you have any connection. Oh, unfinished symphony. Okay, so unfinished symphony, there's something that you have to do with this person. If that's the case, then very likely whoever this person is pretty much the connection between you and this person is pretty much severed, or more like there's this person was someone you knew, or someone who was very very close to you. I'm so sorry, my camera suddenly, well, it didn't suddenly, the battery just the battery was low, so I had to charge it. Well, I'm charging it now. Anyway, so let's just go back into the reading. So let's talk about this unfinished symphony. So universe, tell me more about this unfinished symphony. Judgment, one more. Ace of Swords. So there is some sort, is this connected with this person, or is this for yourself? Universe, can you please show me the connection between pile number 2 and this person that they're thinking about, or the first person that comes to your mind? 10 of Coins. So very likely it's not about this other person, but more for yourself. So in other words, so it's kind of, sometimes it's like this. When I said the first person that comes to your mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be perhaps someone that you are thinking about, like wanting to mend relationship and all that. It can just be just like a glimpse of something, or the thought of someone that passes you. And so I was thinking, okay, first thought, okay, I'll just see what Iris wants to tell me. So very likely, I think for you, very likely, the person that you're thinking about is just some random person, or nothing related to, nothing too related to your personal life. However, there's a message for you in this reading that is just for yourself. I don't think it's excuse me, I choked. I don't think it has anything to do with the person that you're thinking about. So why unfinished symphony is very likely you have this ongoing thing, that perhaps there is a cycle, there is a pattern, or some sort of an ongoing situation where you have to decide whether or not you want to cut it. Because you have unfinished symphony here, meaning to say this thing, if you do not break out from it, the pattern will keep coming back, or the particular person will keep coming back into your life. Okay, what I'm getting from Judgment and Ace of Swords here, I feel that there's something that you have to cut away, or more like, okay, maybe cut away is like just for a few of you. For most of you, it is something that you have to decide once and for all what you're going to do about it. So the only connection that I can get from this, all from your readings here to this person here, is that very likely you're thinking about approaching this person to either help you heal from a situation, or to give you some sort of guidance. So in the beginning, when I see like Energy Messiah and the Magician card here, like I said, this person very likely is maybe a Reiki healer, or some sort of spiritual guru, someone who can help you in a spiritual way. Okay, and if you're thinking about reaching out to them, then of course the Druzy Agate here is saying you don't have to worry about it. Druzy Agate is a very strong crystal that will help, that can help you lessen your anxiety, lessen your worry. It's not like smoky quartz. Smoky quartz dispels your negativity or your negative thoughts. So I guess smoky quartz is stronger, but Druzy Agate has a more similar effect, that it helps you push away or let it flow out, let the anxiety and all the worries flow out. So just some additional advice for you. Now, final message for you here. Direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Okay, so very likely this has okay, as a whole, as a summary, what I'm getting is that you're probably thinking about reaching out to this person here who may be able to help you spiritually. So for some of you, this may come as a healing or a tarot reading, or perhaps some maybe if you're into, let's say, sound healing. It's someone who can transfer energy. So I'm willing to bet this is a Reiki healer, okay? But it doesn't have to be. And you're looking for someone to be able to give you direction, to be able to give you some sort of answer. So like I said, you can trust this person because this person has a lot to give, and very likely this person and I got from the Four of Wands and this Six of Cups, this card does tell you that you can be safe with this person. In other words, if you're afraid of judgments, if you're afraid of, what they may think of you for whatever it is that you think that you feel you will be judged upon, this person will not do that. Okay? I'm just wondering if I am giving you this direction now. Anyway, pile number 2, that is all I have for you. So I really, really hope that this reading, this person here resonates with you, because if it does, then it means that this reading is very, very likely for you. And I really hope that this reading has helped you. It has given you enough insights. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So let's put this druzy agate, the star. The second pile was the heart. This one is the star. Druzy agate here. You can see though. I hope you can see the sparkling. Never mind, it's fine. All right, so let's go straight into the reading. All right, so here. All right, so this part, these 4 cards here, will be talking about the person that you're thinking about, or it can be, and like I said in the beginning of the video, it can be the person that you're thinking about, or it can be just someone else that you know. All right, so just be aware of that. Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Ugh. Okay, mother. Well, every archetype has a pro and con anyway. So trust. 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords. So very likely a mother. I don't know why it's not mother. I just want to say a mother figure for some reason. Okay. So this person, definitely very likely a family. So it can be a grandmother. I don't really get a lot of mother, but at most I get mother figure, grandmother. Not so much grandmother, mother figure, definitely. So why I use the word mother figure is sometimes it can just be like, maybe this is your best friend, your friend who happens, to be a mother figure. They may be a mother figure to other people, but you see them as someone who is so motherly and so more parent. Let's just put in parent. The way I say motherly is like just, it's not fair for the fathers, right? So green color here just reminds me of the heart chakra. So very likely this person, and of course with the trust card here, this person has I don't really feel a lot of love to give to you, but rather I feel there's a very good give and take relationship between you and this person. The only thing I can see here that perhaps needs more attention is the 4 of Swords here. Other than that, everything's good. So let's just put this aside first. I'm just trying to see and feel if there's anything I can tell you about this person, so that at least you know, oh, this is totally the person that I was thinking about. But not a lot. I will have to see the other cards first. Okay, hang on. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so what's the message? So these are the messages that can be for you, for them, or for the connection, anything that's related to this person. Okay, so 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 4 of Swords again. Okay, whenever there's some clarification, if I have the same cards from different decks, then number 1, I'm right on track. Number 2, there's definitely a message inside. Oh, yeah, just forget what I said. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords here, and 4 of Swords here, Ace of Cups here. All these cards, to be really honest, 5 out of 6 cards are not really so much very good cards. In other words, it's kind of like a warning, but I feel it's more about them. And not for you, to be really honest. I'm trying to see. I hope the light is not too... I'm so sorry. Hang on. Let me try this. It's so dark. But I hope you can see it. Eight of Pentacles. There's something missing here. Let me pull some cards. I feel something missing here. Universe, I need your help. Okay, wait, hang on. Universe, I need your help. There's something missing in the reading. I don't know what it is. Universe, can you please tie everything in for me, please? Does this person have a problem with someone in their life? I feel that on the surface, maybe in front of you, they are very good, they're very happy. I'm so sorry, it's so dark. Okay, maybe this is better. So what I'm getting is this person may be very, very happy and good and loving in front of you, and they have a lot of trust in you. But there's some, I feel this is more about something behind their real face. They may be happy with you, but they're not happy with the people around them. So meaning to say, very likely as a friend, they are very okay with you, everything's doing great with you, but behind the scenes, they're not happy with their children, they're not happy with their spouse, they're not happy with their home life. So what I'm getting here is they are doing their best to build their home, build their pentacles, build their stability, but throughout the process, they're pretty much tired, they're unhappy, they're exhausted. They sometimes want to give up because, well, I'm not sure if it's because of the people, their home people, the son, the family. I'm getting like a son, and of course their own spouse. And I know I'm too specific in genders, but just take whatever you can. Flip genders if you need to, because tarot is not gender specific anyway. It's just that I just want to let things flow as natural as possible. Okay, so this person is kind of like, it's not to say they're living a double life, but rather that they just don't want to show what they're going through. They're a bit tired and exhausted. I just get a lot of exhausted. They're not that happy with their life. They may be very likely either you are the person that brings happiness into their life, or this person just trusts you a lot and they're willing to open up to you for whatever reason. Maybe you make them feel good, maybe you give them the trust that they need, and that's why they trust you back. Point is, this person is not as happy as you think they are. There's just too many cards here that shows that this person is exhausted, having a lot of trouble, having a lot of worries. I feel there's some, like, if it's not about their children, I think it's about their children, to be honest. Not so I don't know why the spouse is highlighted here, unless this is highlighting the connection between their spouse and their children, who are probably having some sort of rift between them. So them being the in-between person, not to say that they have to decide between their children and their spouse, but perhaps more like how to keep them together. Yeah, I really hope that this makes sense. But just give me another chance. Let me see. I hope you'll stay throughout the whole reading, and then you decide whether or not this is for me, or this is not for me, and then you decide if you want to give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay. All right, so this is your call to action card, meaning to say this particular card is giving you guidance or giving you some suggestions over what it is that you can do, maybe for yourself, for this person, or for this connection. It really has to depend, right? Action. So there is some sort of action that has to be taken. So let's see what this action is about and what it should bring. So universe, what is this action about? Five of Wands. No, I just need one card, please. Five of Wands. Six of Pentacles. So what is the action that they have to take? What is the outcome? I'm starting to think that this reading is about you. It will be very, very, I guess, interesting if the first person that comes to your mind is yourself. All right, say this. Now, I don't know if this is about another person, if these two are connected, or if this, but I'm very sure that this card is for you. All right. Now, why I say it's for you and not about this person? Or if this person happens to be you, then it's you, right? Things may be very hard for you right now, and you may have a lot of doubt, conflict, and what you wonder if you can still take in any more work, you can take up any more projects, if you can, I don't know why, keep up with the charade, and that's not the word. Keeping up with the charades. Okay, you're not even sure if you can keep up the charade. You still have this very strong purpose to give back to the world, to help other people, to serve the community. And there's something that you want to do. And like I said, you have conflicts, you have self-doubt, because if you take this on, there's just so many things that you will do. It's kind of like adding more to the plate. But this card here is saying that you should do it because it's going to bring something new to you. The Ace of Pentacles is like a planting the seed. If you want a tree, you plant the seed. What do you need to do? You need to nurture it, you need to water it, you need to put fertilizer in and pull the weeds and all that. It takes time. It takes a lot of patience. And if done right, you will see it become a full-grown tree, giving you fruits if you happen to plant fruits. Otherwise, at most it gives you a shade, right? So it really depends on, not really depends, it's like asking you, it's time to sow the seeds right now. So sowing the seed, sowing this Ace of Pentacles is going to be different for each and every one of you. And just now a message hit me. I think for one or two of you, it's more like a therapy. You may now I'm thinking that maybe you are this person. You're thinking about yourself. Very likely you may, like one or two of you may want to try therapy, and there's no problem going through to therapy. In fact, if you need help, I don't see why you shouldn't, right? If you need, if you need someone to listen to, or if you need someone to guide you, or you need some advice, why not? Why not? Okay, I'm just trying my best to like organize the messages in my mind, because I know it's a bit here and there. I know it's all over the place. And only you can tell me which part is right, which part is wrong. Okay, I welcome I welcome all comments, in negative, positive. Just let me know. Because then at the very least, I know how to improve myself. I know how to improve my spread. I know how to improve my reading, right? All right. I'm just seeing if there's any more messages coming in. I really, really like whoever this person is, even if it's you. I really like this person has a lot of love to give. Let's see the dress here. Let's see the dress here. It's some heart-shaped lockets. It's very nice. Okay, so this card here is an advice for you. So I'm not sure if this is going to be for you, it's going to be for the person or for the relationship. So really depends. Imagine. I'm really thinking that the person you're thinking about is yourself. So anyway, imagine he would say that, telling you to, I would understand why the star, the difference between the heart and star, of course, is the shape and symbol. The star here means, say, there's a wish that you really want. You have a wish, but you're so worried about taking up the challenge. You're so worried about what's to come. And druzy agate here is a card, is a crystal that helps you lessen the worries and anxieties. It's more towards worries. Okay, so imagine here is asking you to not focus on the doubts and the worries, but to focus on the possibilities of all the good things that can come in. Okay. All right, so finally, before you go, this is your final message here. Positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. Okay, so now I'm thinking this reading is about you. If I'm wrong, it's fine, don't worry about it. But this final message is meant to be for you, regardless who this person is. Okay, so maybe perhaps this person. Maybe this person, can be an auntie, can be a relative, definitely a mother figure. All right, and this person is perhaps you empathize them because you love them, and I can feel that you both have a very give and take connection. I don't feel like one person loves the other person more or less. Okay, so despite all this, try to find the silver lining. Okay, all right. Pile number 3. I'm so sorry. I know this reading is a bit here and there. But I really hope that it would resonate for a few of you. Even if it resonates for just one of you, I'm already very happy. And with that, I really hope that you got the guidance you need, you got the help that you need to hear, and you've gotten insights that's going to be helpful for you in your journey, or with this person, or in this relationship, in this connection. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.